In this Sengoku Dynasty How to Get More Villagers video, I'm going to explain how this system works and how you add villagers to your village, and also how you get them working if that's what you want to do. So the easiest way to get a villager is have a little look around the village, and if you see that little icon there, so I'll just change to first person so things are a little clearer, that's a villager that you can get quite easily by simply talking to them. So let's not hit them on the head, let's put that away. So if we wanted to get Koma in the village here, we could just talk to her and say, why don't you come and live with us? There's always a place for someone like you here, and that's done. But it says pick a home for Koma in the Dynasty tab. Now that's what you've got to be careful of, that you have a spare bed for them. So if we have a little look in the Dynasty area, I've got a population of 2 of 3, which means I do have a spare bed. So when we go to the population here, there is Koma. You can see Refugee departing, and if I want to assign her a place, we click on her here and then choose assign home. What we'll see there is the player village. You can see it's got 2 of 4 filled at the minute. So there's a room in the small house. And there's also a room in the workshop. So I can select either one of those, choose the improvised bed here, and then you can see Koma has been assigned to the village. You can then go and assign a job to Koma if you wish. So you do that in the jobs menu, see where there's a possible job. So for example, the herbalist station, assign a worker. There's Koma, and then we can say what we need. But in this case, I can't do this because I haven't got either of these. But you get the idea. That's how you would assign them a job. But in this case, it doesn't make sense because I haven't got what we need. So that's basically, one way is to have a little look at anybody who's walked up to your village and has joined it. If you've not recruited Akko already, go back to the starting area. Akko will join your village as soon as you've got a space for her. And I've actually assigned her a job in the forager's hut, so she's working in there at the minute. As you wander around the game, you may bump into refugees, and it's the same sort of process. You can just talk to them here. You can find out their history, and I don't think there's a problem with assigning anyone. You just get a bit of a waffle here, and same sort of process. You can go, why don't you come live with us? But I don't want to at the minute because I've not got enough beds. But same process as what we saw before. So that's something you get just from wandering around. That's a possibility. Slightly more challenging is sometimes you will see refugees are locked up in cages with a base where you've got a bunch of looters. So in this case, we've got some looters here. So I've assigned myself a big old club here, and I'm going to try and take this dude out and get access to them. So you can see they're going to run forwards. I'm going to block with left alt here and just see what they do as they come forwards. Not a lot at the minute. So to begin with, the combat is fairly simple. It's not too bad. So I'm just blocking here with left alt, and just as I do that, the stamina may drop, but we'll just keep hitting them. So you can see here. Oh, that was bad. Want to back off though so the other person doesn't see. So you can pull one looter at a time. If you use a ranged weapon such as a bow, you may find both run at you. So I tend to find it's a little easier just to try and get them this way. Let's look at the next one. So certain weapons can be much faster running at you. So you can see here that this guy's a lot more agile. And now we'll hit him. Got hit quite hard there. There we go. So that's that one done. You'll also get these if you attack them through these Gunchiku Joes, which you can send to, or rather use for bounty hunters, but that's a different kettle of fish. But the cage here, if you want to get that refugee out, you're going to need to find your axe. So you chop it down with an axe. And then you've got access to the refugee now. So I'll just put the axe away and just talk to him here. You can see this here. The other thing is that if you want to find them a spot in the village later, you could just go, I hope you find better fortune sooner or later, and they may stick around or they may disappear. So you may just want to go for that. If you say that and you say pick a home, even if you're far away from them, you can then assign the home. So I'll just show you that. So you just go Dynasty here, population, and you can see refugee departing. So you've got some time before you can assign them a home. But I think we had a spare bed possibly here. Nope. So I haven't got one. So you see, in that case, I would have to build a small house for that refugee. But you get the idea anyway. So I hope that Sengoku Dynasty How to Get More Villagers video helps you out. If it does, give us a thumbs up, please. Much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need more help with the game, let me know with what, or have a little look at the tutorials I put at the end of here. And if you like what I do, please subscribe.